Yeah, I was kind of thinking that earlier. I was like, well, you live in the Capitol Hill neighborhood, so you could just pop your head out and maybe hear some shit. Like just like in the hood, when someone gets shot, if you're out there, when someone gets shot, you'll hear everything about that case in the first 30 seconds. Oh, Pookie shot, blah blah blah. Get over here, and then the cops show up and no one's saying shit, you know. No, no, I'm talking about in the hood. That's the thing that I'm sure in DC it's probably like, yeah, yeah, they're gonna be doing this for Antifa tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That yeah. The university always has like free fun shit for the kids, so we're always over there. Uh, and Cordova, yeah. There, I think there's a trampoline park out there we like going to. Yep, yep, yep. Yep. Secretly, I actually we went to a Grizzlies game, and I was walking down Bill Street, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And they was like in a group of 4 or 5. There was two groups on each end of Bill Street, and I kind of was like, "Y'all look, they're here, but they're not saying it on the news." And I walked up to him and said, "Are y'all here?" Because there was some shootings in the downtown area recently. So I was like, "Are y'all down here because of that?" And they kind of played dumb. I was like, "We're just here to assist the police. That's all." I'm like, "Okay." They got the easiest job, but are putting fear into everybody. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Memphis really did look ghetto back in the day. The riverfront, that hill, like on the riverfront on that hill. Yeah, that's my. I ain't gonna lie. That's my favorite part too. Is downtown. I just know I can't get lost if I know where the river is. Yeah, damn. I heard one day you said something about you got your DRUGs from Orange Mountain. You know the rapper damn. It's a chick. Can't why can't I think of her name? She's popping right now. Real popular from Memphis. What? No. Damn. Um Glorilla. So that's where she's from is Orange Mound. And her sister, or one of her sisters, they call her Brorilla. And you know, he be on or she's gay. You know, she's butch and basically does interviews talking about Orange Mound and where they grew up. So yeah, I thought that was odd that Glorilla comes out of Orange Mound because I mean, really, Memphis is spread out, but everybody knows something about somebody's hood. You know, like the day after Young Dolph got killed. Well, actually the day he got killed, I tried to go pull up. I'm one of those guys that has to see the dead body to believe it. Um, so I pulled up, and it was too much traffic. So we went to I went to the memorial the next day. I actually it's on live on my channel, but um, everyone's out there smoking blunts by the cops and shit. And I ended up going ending the live, and then a drive by happened. You know, so we was all at the Makita's cookie shop where he got killed, and right next door is a Family Dollar, and I guess an op was in the parking lot, so he just started shooting. I thought they were shoot. Everyone thought they were shooting at us, so we all dropped, and then the car. that did the drive-by. I mean, there was 4 or 5 cops with their lights on because it was a major thing going on. So they did that in broad daylight in front of the cops and got in a wreck, like crashing into something 2 blocks down, and now they're in prison. Stupid asses. Yeah, and now there's that was in 2020, and it's still a war going on from that. Yeah, yeah. It's uh, Boss Talk Podcast 777 at gmail.com. 7 three sevens at gmail.com. Yeah, that's it's public. Yeah, I think we all like you said should focus on the droopy shit for right now, and any of the other people that are trying to tag along with them. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna try to get him on here. Hopefully I can, because if I can't, then that means he hates me. But I mean, like I said, from what I know, there's no reason for him to hate me. That's why I don't know if that's really him. But I guess I'll kind of start believing you a little if you know, return my- no, if you don't like return my calls, or if he's just, you know, s- yeah. My live, I don't know if it's Ghost Soldiers or Droopy, but my whole live fucked up. Like I was live, it ended, and I didn't even know. And then like I started a new one, and it's still saying 0 people, and there's people in my chat. I don't get it. Yeah, like how can someone be chatting and I have 0 people watching? Laptop, but that's why I thought you started a new channel because I saw that. It's obvious too. It's obvious that it's like, bro, you're not that. You're already vice versa. So, yeah. So what I'll say before I guess before I jump off, I can't of course promise anything, but I mean I'll talk to Cracky. You know, I know you may still not want any relationship with him, and he may not either. But as far as like, because he of course can't talk about you, I would just suggest maybe you go a little less hard on him because you know that I feel like is one thing that that's one reason why he's still going at you because anybody that speaks on him he got time for, and if he ain't he don't. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah. Thank you. Already, y'all too. You too. Man, why is it still? I don't know what the fuck. The last live, it just stopped on me, and that don't happen normally. I mean, so if somebody was fucking with my shit or like reporting or some dumb shit, y'all chill out. It's too late to be in here fighting. Hey, hey, uh, chill out. How'd y'all just wake up to go to fighting? Um, well, I did. I mean, I seen. Hold on, hold on. Um, I seen well, I think he's still alive, but the title was "I Don't Trust a Soul." But you know, we're all grown. We're all grown, and when it comes to this internet shit, for example, my daughter being mentioned, and in the sickest ways possible that no dad wants to see, you know. So clearly, whenever I clicked the link over on her chat or her channel or whatever, she was thinking as I'm an enemy and vice versa, right? We did whenever I went over there, I never said I'm her friend or I'm trying to be her friend. I went over there and kept it 100. If you didn't think I kept it 100, I'm sorry for you. And that was on every subject that we spoke on. And if you didn't feel like I had Cracky's back, I'm sorry for you too. I'm not one of them that's gonna um just dick ride no man. But I will let it be known if I like the person or don't like the person, right? If I'm cool with him, not cool with him. If I got her back or got his back, right? So that's already understood. They know that. She was saying it multiple times that she knows that he's one of my friends type shit. That's how she said it. We know he's your friend and that you got his back or whatever. But then, hey, just because I sat there and let them speak that whatever they was saying, it's a conversation. That's what y'all wanted, right? It's what a lot of y'all wanted was a conversation. I've been trying to tell a lot of you motherfucking haters. Y'all got me fucked up talking about slow talking and all this shit. Okay, I said been saying hit the link and show me where I'm slow at. Tell me where I'm blind, what I'm lying about, and let's get somewhere. Let's get somewhere instead of or flatlining or doing this like a roller coaster. Like we gotta move forward some way somehow. I'm not saying that moving forward means that we gotta be buddy buddy with any of them, any of the ops. But at the end of the day, yeah, I'm trying to find out who these motherfuckers are that want to say all this sick shit to my about my kid and any kid. I feel like we all should be wanting that. We don't, like I said, we don't have to be friends with the ops to make that happen. Bruh, the motherfucking military, our enemies. There's times where they give each other information or talk about certain shit. Because if something happens where it involves both of them, then they got to figure some shit out or not figure some shit out together. You know, bruh, I know I'm when it comes to like psychology and shit. I wouldn't say I'm the best, but God bless me with being able to listen and then peep. So best believe there was a lot said tonight that I just held to myself. I'm like, okay, especially certain shit that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to go and see if it really is true myself. There was a lot of different shit said. I didn't take no notes. It don't plan. I probably won't rewatch that unless I'm reacting to it. I don't really go back and rewatch my shit. I just remember the parts that we speak on. No, look, trust me, I appreciate all the ones that is trying to look out for me. I'm not saying uh I don't see that. Look, like I said, when I first got on there, she was thinking as a op, as somebody that is my enemy. I know that. So when when you're saying they're using me, okay, look, I'm not that damn gullible. Where even if it just seemed like my fucking all my armor just got dropped, hell no, I was wearing it. I wear it all day, even when I'm sleeping. So I mean, I I don't. I mean, maybe y'all can tell me how they played me. Um, but I mean, yeah, maybe there was something that there was like, yeah, I just wanted to. I don't know, but I don't feel played because I'm not gonna let nobody play me. They can try. Anybody can try. I'm a grown man, and I know when somebody is trying to play me or set me up. I believe that's why I'm still alive today. So I try to get them to understand there's a difference when a motherfucker thinks like everybody handles shit differently. One person might just be like, I'm gonna report them. I'm gonna call the cops on them. I'm gonna beat their ass. I'm gonna make them stink. If you know, you know. Everybody handles shit fucking differently. That's why I be trying to say, y'all gotta realize, not everybody's you know playing. Some people can't wait for their next body. Can't wait to beat somebody up. Can't wait to sue somebody. You know, there's those people that live for that shit. Live for that type of shit. That's willing to do it all for for whatever reason. They just want give me a reason. I kind of used to be that way too. If I was mad back in the day, oh, okay, give me a reason, and I'm beating the brakes off you. Give me a reason. I'm taking all your shit. And yeah, they did. You trust and believe they did shit to me too. I know all the shit that these women have said about all of us. There's too much shit to even be able to have talked about it in that small amount of time. Plus, like I couldn't think of everything, but um, I feel like next live we should have a show of basically a reaction of this, whether y'all hit the link or y'all just speak how you feel in the chat. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna call anyone's name out, but I mean, just because I saw it multiple times, um, and hopefully, Craggy that didn't feel like I did, didn't have his back or however. I know I did, you know, but I know how YouTube can be. People may email someone and just be like, "Hey, boss talks over on whatever," and being cool with her. I mean, let's be real. if y'all was wanting to hear a conversation between that me and that panel, right? If I'm that was the first time I was over there, so I already knew me being over there. I didn't think it would go that long because I mean the way that I don't like being talked over, especially if I'm gonna give a motherfucker the respect and let them talk. And this is to anybody. Yeah, I told her. I said, hopefully you can refrain from speaking on KK from now on because yeah, I don't expect any of us to just be cool. But as far as keeping it going from here on, type shit, we can. I mean, if they're not wanting to end this, because hey, I just did my part. I guess you could say whether we want to focus on what's more important, these bitch made motherfuckers that want to go after kids, or we're gonna focus on saying the same old shit, arguing with the same old people about the same old shit that will never change. Yeah, we could do that later, but I mean, a bunch of us have recently had our kids threatened in the worst way. So my kids is my number one priority in life. We, you know, so regardless if a motherfucker didn't act upon the threats that he made, I don't give a fuck. Saying, doing it is the same to me. So fucking right. I would like to know, and um, that's what everyone's mind should be at is trying to figure out who any of these motherfuckers are. Cause shit, it's not just Droopy. It could be some people that have been in our comments, and we're like, "Hey, how you doing?" It's always they say it's always the people you never expect. So um, I don't know. I'm feeling like motherfuckers got me fucked up because y'all should know how a nigga is, where my heart is. You know, I ain't here to impress nobody. Um, just keep it real. That's what I say. Any of my ops, man, tell me where I fucking lied at. And if I lied and you show me the truth, I'm just be like, my bad. Yeah, I thought it was this or whatever. But I'm gonna stand on that motherfucking truth until unless you could prove me wrong. Why argue with me about some shit? Like, don't if I say something, don't think our boss talks on if you can't prove. Hold on, y'all. I gotta piss. Hold on. Fucking right, I have his back. What's going on, chat? Did someone tell Cracky I don't got his that I was talking shit about him or something? What's going on? I caught it late. I just now clicked onto it since I've been talking. Then I seen someone in the chat said, and Boss Talk does have your back. This is why I always say the best thing that you could do is hit the link. That way you can just talk and get it all out, whatever it is, how you're feeling out, boom, right there. Because if you're commenting, you gotta wait for a reply, and also that reply may be like super like sugar coated because they get time to think of an answer instead of boom, you got it. You know what I'm saying. You'll be able to see if the motherfuckers being for real or if they look like they lying. It's just like in person. It's just better. You don't gotta turn your cam on, but yeah, that's what I was thinking. We don't break the rules over here. We abide by the rules. But we don't break laws. What Fraudy? Like what is it? What I mean, does he believe in him? Because if he don't believe him, then I mean, they ain't the haters ain't working. Yeah, we don't break the law. It's illegal to do that. It's illegal to do what, Fraudy? The people that come around here, we don't break the law. And no. What's good? In her story, she included the minutes where she got the information from. And before the article. Yeah, if y'all mods chat, y'all calm everything down because y'all see what people's trying to do, and it ain't that. I think if a person hasn't watched it, they shouldn't respond to it yet. They should watch it all then respond because we good, man. But I'm doing what I need to do for myself. What is that supposed to mean, Gracky? No, I'm listening to him right now, Friday. He said we good. And at the same time, hey, change does need to be made. Something. And if I just got to where any of that panel, anybody on that panel today stops talking about cracky, I just did something crazy, something positive. So, I mean, I feel like that should be, but I mean, unless, now, look, it's another thing if y'all do, like, if Sicker Chick and all them starts doing something new, right? Now I'm talking about all the shit going on right now. Like if they all start talking about cracky in their videos, which really, like I said, been saying they shouldn't have, because how you gonna have a TRO and then talk about them? So hopefully we see them stop. That's positive. Y'all like seeing the cracky or not? Or just being blacked out? Y'all like that better? Sometimes somebody people feel. Yo, it's crazy. I don't get why my restream is fucking up. For sure, Jamie. Like that's a start. I could end a beef. I could just have ended a beef tonight. But yet somebody wants to try to go over and try to like conquer and divide mine and Cracky's friendship. So, that's why I say, man, everybody should go back and watch it themselves. You know, um, I don't care what op it is. I can sit like this, shut the fuck up, and let them talk. What's this the saying? Let them talk. They gonna tell on themselves. Always, the truth will come out. There may be something that you know that they don't know and then they say something, and then it's like you start putting the fucking puzzle together. That happened tonight. Trust me. There was some shit that they may not have known that I know, and when they said it, I'm like, oh shit, like, okay. But this is, look, all I can say is I tried. So if Sticker Chick and K2, anybody else, if they go on another video and they talk about it negatively, then whatever Cracky says, because I told them, just because y'all take it this far doesn't mean that he can't take it that far. It is what it is when it comes to beef or whatever, you know. Just saying that's just how life is. You can't hit someone, and when you hit them, be like, okay, now you got to hit me back the same, however hard I just hit you. It's how hard you got to hit me. No. So, yeah, that's the only way that we're gonna really be able to know if they're serious, you know. And at the same time, Cracky don't have to. I'm gonna be real. Cracky don't have to uh just end it if he's not wanting to, because for whatever reason, he's. I mean, I can't stop that, and also I can't be mad at it either, because yeah, both. I mean, both sides. We've all said some shit about each other. Like me and Cracky saying shit about them, and them saying shit about us. But I want to know who Droopy is. You know what I'm saying? I want to whoop some ass. I mean, shit, you never know. We might one day end up in the courtroom together because of behind Droopy's punk ass. This motherfucker might be a serial rapist or worse, dead ass. I mean, anybody that can think like that is like a serial killer minded. I won't be on here like too much longer just because I gotta get up early. Got games in the morning. Mm. Zola, you are like a 50-50, a fence straddler. You don't know what you want. One day you up in here talking crazy, talking shit, and then you want to come in here be nice and shit. Are you bipolar? That's why I say, y'all, we should all be teaming up to go after to find out who Droopy is. Because we can't just say, oh, this person is just saying it. Because what y'all, how much further does the person need to get? Do they have to actually commit to act before y'all? Oh, okay, let's take it serious. Y'all, I don't care if a motherfucker want to say, oh, that's just troll. That's trolling. I didn't lie on shit. Now see, Jen, Cracky got an education. These motherfuckers, there's just been like ZDT. He'll say shit like he has a third grade education. So sometimes Cracky will, just like troll and go along with it and act like he really does. No, Cracky has an education. His son is in college. Like it's not like, I don't know. I guess people just look at Cracky and just think I guess the same shit they be saying about me. Be thinking I'm dumb. They know I ain't dumb. They know damn well I ain't dumb. And Cracky. A lot of people is just too slow to realize he's trolling y'all. You know. Well, it ain't that serious to hide whatever it is. Won't you say what it is that I lied about? You come up in here trying to change the convo, trying to put it on you. I see. But like I said, you trying to act like the whatever it is that I allegedly lied about. You can't just say what it is. Bruh, this shit crazy. This kind of was a crazy night, unexpected night. If I made you mad or upset or whatever, you know, I'm a real one. I respect if you let it be known that that made you feel some type of way. You know, when we chop it up about it. if you wasn't in his chat, then there was a name very close. And then I asked Crack, and he said, yeah, and he would know. Shut the fuck up. But all right, this is what's crazy. Say if I never really did see you over there, you literally fuck with the people that are cool with him, right? I think we established that the last live. When I had said it, I said I'm pretty sure I'll see you over there. And Cracky was on panel with me, and he was like, "Yep." But when you came into my chat, it was like one of the first times I think I've ever seen you in there. So I'm like, "What community do you come from?" And you made it seem like that's a secret. Most of the time when a person makes it seem like it's a secret, it's because, yeah, you were with the ops. Man, this shit's crazy. Boy. Well, what I do remember is you coming into the chat. Not when you came up in here for the first time to now. Ain't nothing been genuine. Ain't nothing been respectful. So the fuck you think it is? I swear my puppy is getting big as shit quick. Good morning. Yo, I'm. Oh my. Fraudy, today was a wild night. Like real deal. And it was random. I didn't plan on going live. Like Fraudy earlier when I said that I was gonna go live in Cracky's chat, I had said that because I'm like, it's still kind of early, I guess. I ain't got nothing else to do. So yeah, and then it just got wild. Yeah, for sure, Jamie. Yeah, I can have a conversation with the real enemy, and still be on their ass. Um, but yeah, I could take it there, and when someone wants to get super disrespectful, then yeah, I'm gonna get super disrespectful. You know, but I mean, they are like I said, they already know what it is. As far as I'm cool with Cracky, and they cannot want to be. Well, I am, and they said they would at least not talk about them. That's a start. That's a start. And you know, now like even the court shit, I would I would wish it would just stop because he is not trying to put her son in harm's way. That is a fact. That's a fact. But I know when motherfuckers ops don't like each other, they may want to paint that picture. Anybody may want to try to get their op in trouble or whatever.
Hey, Boss Talk, what's going on?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Do you remember me? I was the one that came up on your panel the first time you had DOA's sister up on there, and it was like after a 6 hour stream, and I was just waking up, and you had already been on for a long time, and I asked you about his sister, and I was like, "For real? She came up on your panel?" And you're like, "Yeah." And I laughed so hard, I made you laugh. And, and I laughed so hard that you're like, "Yo, man, somebody's got to clip that shit." Well, somebody did. It was funny as shit.
Yeah, I recognize your voice. I think. Yeah.
Well, listen, if I may say so, thank you for having let me come up. Um, Listen, I've this May 15th will be 2 years that I've been participating on YouTube, but I've been around for years watching, and everybody has their, uh, you know, enemies, the people they love to hate, people that used to be friends for years now tell each other to F off, vice versa. You're your own person. Some people are gonna hate you for it, some people will respect you more for it. But in the end, we make our own decisions. And saying this with respect and being, you know, I've been around on this earth for a long time. In the end, you got to do what's going to help you sleep at night. Some people say the YouTube streets, they're not real. Some people say they are. But to make an example so people that are watching and listening, change can happen, right? Now, it might be for real and a long time, it might be temporary. The whole DOA thing, that fat fuck, it is the common denominator. He's done a lot of people wrong. But the bottom line is, I really respect you going and hitting the link. And I was listening to the conversation. And for the first time, you guys coming together and riding it out, I think it went very well. And I applaud the four of you. You, Stick a Chick, Shelby, and K2. You know, both of you, both channels came together and it got a little, you got to expect that. You got to have a little temperature because some people are more passionate than others in the way they talk. However, everybody did great. I thought it was a good thing, and who knows, but you can't focus on how long is this going to last or whatever. Just take it day by day, just like life.
Hmm.
you know Stand your ground, and if the people truly come to your channel to shoot the shit, whether in chat or on panel, if they like you or love you, then they'll keep coming back. If not, then oh well. You can't please everybody.
All right.
there there are people that I like, but that and there are people that I love, but that doesn't mean I agree with them or believe them or whatever. What was I going to say? It doesn't mean that I agree with them or believe them or take their side all the time. I can be empathetic and sympathetic to what they're going through, but that doesn't mean I'm going to tell everybody else go to hell, you know? And then there are people that are just damn evil, but they might once in their life say something smart or be telling the truth. And you just take it for what it is, you know? Don't sweat it. Don't let, I know chat can be very great because without the chatters, we have nothing. Everybody is important. They all are, we're all here for one thing or another. However, you are the man of your channel, the owner, and just listen to yourself. Because for me, I hear things and I see things, but I find out for me. And if it turns out to be real, then great. If it turns out that it's a lie or it's bullshit, then I, I know better. But go in with an open mind and play it by ear. Take your own word for it, nobody else's. I mean, accept their input, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's you. It's like a gentleman's agreement, right? You shake hands, whether it's, uh, I give you my word type of deal, or I'll do the best that I can. That's a good thing. Start there, and tomorrow's another day,
Mhm. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of looking to see how it's gonna go. You know, are they gonna really stop talking about him?
Well, listen, I understand about sticking up for somebody that you like because I've been there, done that. And sometimes it can turn around and bite you in the ass. Sometimes there might be a little bit of a verbal confrontation behind the scenes, if you will. But in the end, that's their problem. That's between them. You can defend somebody, but to a point, because in the end, it's them. You know what I mean? You, all these people you talk about, and I'm saying this in a respectful way, I'm not tripping, but all the people you've had good and bad with in the years, you might have people that have supported you and encouraged you, and other people that are just, rotten. But the confrontation is between you two, not you two and everybody else. And grown folks need to act grown. You could say, listen, I understand what you're going through and it sucks and everything, but in the end, everybody made their own decision. You know, sometimes you got to wash your hands of it because entertainment can take you so far, and trying to make everybody happy and whatever, and you feel if I don't take their side, they're going to be mad at me. But if they're truly your friend, yeah, they might be mad for a bit, but if they truly care about you in one way, shape, or form, they'll get over it. They'll
Hmm.
understand your point of view. You know what I mean? That's a
Yeah.
real person, whether you're a preppy, a jock, a jap, from the ghetto, from the hood, from the in between. You know, in the ends, we're all human. We all fuck up. We all make mistakes. I don't expect you to remember, but I'm Italian, and if I sit on my hands, I can't talk. You know what I mean? And there have been plenty of times in my life where I'm so hot, I'm so pissed off. I have said things out of anger. Doesn't always necessarily mean I meant what I said. but tempers flare up, and that's it. Sometimes I'm mad when I go live and I tell people, listen, I'm not complaining, I'm explaining. I'm not mad at you guys, I'm mad at this situation, you know? And again, it doesn't matter what part of the neighborhood you're from. The words might be different and used, but as long as there's an understanding, that's the important part.
Hmm. Yeah.
You know, I grew up with a lot of different people of everything, a mixture. But at one point in my life, I was around in my neighborhood. We called them Japs. Now, some people will be like, "Oh, they're gonna have a fit." No, back in the day, it stood for Jewish American princesses because there was an area that was predominantly Jewish. They all were rich. They all went to the country club. They drove nice cars. They had nice things. And some of them were so disrespectful to the people that didn't have. You know, they were cruel. They would, be mean, but it didn't necessarily mean they were Jewish. Bottom line is, when people had enough, they stood up, they said something. They're like, look here, just because you got more money than my family doesn't mean you're better than me. I don't give a shit who you are. You don't talk to me like that. You might have more money than my family, but your family didn't raise you right because we're all human beings. And I'd rather be, I've gotten trolled because I'm poor. And, it's just, it's like I get it from all sides. I can understand. If somebody is very well educated and from a good neighborhood and they might use big words and they don't and other people that they're speaking to don't understand it, it kind of makes you feel a certain type of way. But if you could, if you turn around and communicate to them, I'm not really understanding what you're saying, could you maybe say it in a different way or whatever, just a little bit of talking, that's all it is. And in real life, have you ever met, I mean, how many of these people from the platforms have you met in real life?
Not many.
There you go. There you go. Dare I say, there you go, my friend. That's just a habit I have. There you go, my friend. I mean, how much are they going to ride or die for your ass at the end of the day? You know what I mean?
Feel it. I feel it.
People can talk the talk, but can they walk the walk? You know? It's just a lot of hot fucking air and bullshit. I mean, you know, there are some great people like this fat fuck that I believed in, right? When I first saw him, I was like, "Oh, who's this dude?" Cuz I've been against Scientology for since the 80s, right? So when Fat Boys showed up, I was like, "Oh, who's this dude?" And after a couple of times watching him, I was right there. I was like, "Yes." But then one day though something clicked and I was like, "Wait a minute, that ain't right." And I had to take a step back so I could make a comeback. And I was like, nope, nope. I found out for myself. But the people before the Scientology movement, they were, warning a lot of people. And I listened to them. I didn't say, "Oh, you're a troll just like he said you are, or a hater." No. And I didn't treat them like shit neither. I come into your chat, they may not like me, they, whatever, but I'm respectful to you and your channel. That's it. Nobody's going to tell me where I can and can't go unless it's the channel owner. And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Two thumbs up. I don't give a fuck. Don't make me laugh. Oh shit. You know? I mean, to be fair, right? Um, when I first started going live on YouTube, and if she's listening an hour later, I it's nothing bad. But one time, Sticker Chick had come into my channel, into my chat. You all right? Don't choke.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the exact words because, like I said, this year, May 15th, will be 2 years. So she was like, "Why are you so obsessed with DOA?" And I was like, "Well, to be fair, I could say the same thing or ask the same thing to you. Why are you so obsessed with Vaughn? Aren't you the one that has 4 channels? I see grifters, sticker chicks, uh, and whatever the other two were, and that was it. You know, I could have gone buck wild and acted a fool, but I didn't. When I saw the name in my chat, I knew it was her. To be honest, I never watched her at that moment because, you know, I was new to it, and I didn't know of her until DOA mentioned her. But I was like, but after I said that to her, to be fair, don't you have a channel that is all about Vaughn, 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 Vaughn? That was the end of it. It's not about being obsessed. If I enjoy somebody, I want to watch, participate, like, share, subscribe, and I've done that. But once I saw what was going on with him, I was like, oh no. And, so the point of all this blah, blah, blah is that I made my own decision based on what happened to me and based on his behavior. It's not like I jumped the gun. I gave it a couple more times and I was like, because people make mistakes, you know? But after a few times, I was like, no, I'm done. And I made that decision for myself, you know? How you feeling about it?
Shit, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. Like, this shit's crazy.
Well, it couldn't be too crazy because you click the link, and I gotta do a friendly troll. It's like, hit the link, man, hit the link. Yeah, deal or no deal.
Nah, like, cause yeah, I've been telling them. They always talking shit. So drop the link or hit the link whenever I drop it.
Right,
They finally did. So I was like, all right, said, been saying it. They did it. So when I got home, I clicked the link and didn't know how it was gonna go. But I mean, certain shit was said, um, like the ghost soldier thing. Like that's something, of course, when we disagree on. Um, and I'm gonna try to debunk that if I can't. Like if we found out that yeah, they were telling they figured it out. Yeah, like I said, I would thank them because I've been trying to figure out for a while. I mean, I have my assumptions, but it's definitely not who they think. And yeah, I it'll just be a good thing if we figured even Droopy out, you
Well,
know.
well, put it this way, right? It's not going to kill you to to take that olive branch to find out it's not going to kill you, because it's only going to be two things in the end. It's either going to be true or not true.
Hmm.
No, and nothing's lost, but at least it wasn't, to me, in my opinion, looking from the outside, and I listened to the whole thing. Um, in my opinion, I took it as genuine. I'm not saying like I'm not saying you guys are going to be buddy buddy, and and then from that day forward, yous are going to believe every single word and hang out and have a coffee or a beer or whatever. But the thing it is that you could get along, you know, and be cool with each other. And then if that all comes into play, then there's the understanding. They know damn well that you hang on the platform with Kenny, excuse me, and you know damn well that on on Sticker Chicks channel that Poland's going to be there. It's an understanding, you know, and you can't, you're not going to be able to control everybody in your chat. She's not going to be able to control everybody in the chat. But as long as you both have that understanding when you hit go live, then it's all good.
Yeah. But see, like, even then, like, I don't know if I even want that, you know, just being, I guess, cordial, just trying not to, um, like I said, I feel like to start off, it should just be just focus on trying to figure out who this motherfucker is, um, because they want to say the FBI or whoever is saying that something actually has to happen in order for anything to. So that's why I see me. That's why I've always thought of handle that shit in the streets, handle it through the street way, because you'll always get justice that way, you know.
Right.
But
You throw it, but that's a different kind of education.
hmm,
You know the old saying, right? There's some people that are so intelligent, they're so book smarts, but they have no common sense. I don't know if you've ever heard that before. Or they're book smarts, but they have no street smarts.
hmm,
And then there are people from the streets that are so they could survive in the streets, but when they go to school, they're just not able to hang, right?
all
So
right,
if you need help or would like to take that help from somebody that might have more resources so that you could both find out together, then great. And there might be things that with your background that they may not have experienced how to do things that you would be able to help them. You know what I'm saying? You
mm,
both bring something from to the table as
mm,
long as you're willing to sit at the same table
yeah,
and respectfully, and just a suggestion, if I may, that it should be done behind the scenes, because being live can be a distraction. And if you say for bullshit, for argument's sake, right? You guys sit down a week off and on, excuse me, come together. Okay, I found out this. Okay, I found out that. Boom, boom, boom. They offered you information. They asked for your email, and things are coming together. Then you both can mutually decide and say, okay, boss talk and stick a chick, we're both going to go live on our own channels, and we agree to share this much information with people, whatever you choose, so that you're still on the same page. Where you don't play that game telephone, right? You call one person, they tell you exactly what the deal is. And by the time you get to the 10th person, it's something totally different. You don't want that because that's where the he said, she said bullshit comes into play. If you keep it on the wraps, on the down low, and speak amongst yourselves and get this shit taken care of, like I said, it'll benefit both of you because it'll give you a peace of mind. You may not want to know the truth, but once you find out, wouldn't you be happy to know that, oh, thank God it wasn't him or that son of a bitch? It's going to be one or the other.
For sure.
No
Yeah.
different than waiting on a prison sentence. You're like, shit, tell me already. I don't want to know, but I've got to know. You know what I mean? Hey, man, you ever work for DOA?
Nah.
No, no, it's a joke, but it's not a joke. I'm trying to make you laugh. There's a group. If you just type in the song on YouTube, DOA, there is a Canadian band. I swear there are people that the first time they saw that on my channel, they shit bricks. It is the funniest adult cartoon video music video about a real band called DOA in Canada. There's a van and it says DOA on it, like his old Astro van, and it's from 2020. And I said, "Son of a bitch, is that where he got DOA from?" It's funny. This- the guy even looks like the younger DOA. You, I would. Oh wait, I forgot. I have that. I have that. Yeah, the punk band, Jamie. Hey man, you ever work for DOA? And you won't get copyright either, because I play it all the time, and it's funny as shit. You can play it with or without the music, but when you see the video, you're gonna die. It's crazy. Punk rock. Sorry, I'm typing so loud. Oh my god. But I like I said, you guys really I liked it, and I thought it was very good, and not that my opinion matters, but it was pretty awesome.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Where the fuck is it?
I know a lot of people got mixed feelings on it though.
Well, it's bound to happen, but it's I mean, that's the great thing about, you know, free thinking and freedom of speech and opinions and all that. But like I said, in the end, you got to be the man of your own, you
For sure.
know, decide for yourself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's what I've been doing. You know, I mean, no one can tell me how to do do whatever I'm wanting to do. I've got here. I got this far doing just whatever comes to mind, and I'm not a person that breaks the code type shit. I guess you could say like with the homies or with people I'm cool with, but I don't know on here. That's just what it is when it's podcasting or panels or whatever. I mean, you can't really talk over each other because you ain't gonna get nowhere. So if you're gonna have a conversation, you might as well just let the other person talk, and then you say what you gotta say. Um, I feel like that should happen a lot more. That's why I keep trying to, people want to laugh or whatever and make fun. Oh, nobody's going on Boss Talk show or whatever. Well, there's a couple reasons, but it's like instead of talking shit about it in the chat, you could come on here and get so much more done on panel. I gotta wait for your reply. Then I might miss it if the chat's going a little fast. It's just better to hit the link. And because a lot of people got a lot to say, especially shit talking, but never want to hit the link. And I don't know. I really do think they are a little nervous. Because when I first started, I was nervous. Even without the camera on, I was nervous. And now it's almost like I'm like, "Well, how are you nervous? It's just get on here. No one sees you, but
Well, I don't think it's necessarily only the visual. I think it's a lot of other factors because some people are shady where there's the worry about uh, gaining access to people's information and then doing them dirty. To be honest with you, when I first started watching you, I really enjoyed it. However, it's not you, but sometimes the panels where people would talk over each other, it gave me such a migraine, I almost put my fist through the screen. Like, it was annoying as fuck. It's like, God damn, you motherfuckers ain't got no manners. Shit. Shut the fuck up.
I know.
If you can't just jump on somebody's panel and listen, if you come in late, but like say for example, I come in 2 hours late and I just jumped on and grabbed your link and was going the fuck off. You'd be like, yo, was she on a period or something? What's wrong with her? She's crazy.
Right.
The hell flew up her ass? It's just and it's funny coming from an Italian because we always talk, you know. However, it just there's a difference between listening and waiting your turn to speak.
Hmm.
And some people don't give a fuck. And they say, "Well, I don't have a channel." Bullshit. Everybody has a fucking channel. Everybody has a channel.
Hmm.
Check that out, my guy. You don't have to show it, but I'll mute myself. Listen to it. It's funny as fuck. Watch it.
Yeah, it is a little odd.
right?
Like, the part where the van catches on fire is crazy. Yeah.
To be honest, tell me what. I know it may not be your cup of tea on music, but what did you think of it?
Well, I didn't listen to. I didn't. I had it muted, but I mean, it seemed almost like it was made about him. Almost.
Right? That was a 2020. Don't- you won't get paid if you stand there picking at your nose all day. It was DOA. you you gotta listen to that shit, and you put it up. y- It's catchy, but did you watch the end of it, or did you just like watch a little bit of it?
Yeah, almost. I didn't get. I got close to the end.
Well, I'm gonna be a spoiler alert. I'm gonna spoil the shit out of it. All the people are chasing after the van with pitchforks.
Mhm.
How appropriate! And they're talking about going from. And I've heard the song a million times. Um, they were going to the. It's in Canada. It's not the Democratic National Convention, but it's something something in that thing. So they were taking a tour to Washington, and I thought, oh shit, DOA went to Washington, and look how that turned out. Because like I said, like your chat said, it's a punk rock band. But that song, I was like, there is no way. So it's pretty good. Anywho, um, like I said, it's I understand when you're live, it's between a rock and a hard place. But if your if your chat likes you and they're cool about it and cool about you and they really like you, then they'll get it.
Yeah.
You know, and it is when you know that's another thing too. It's not that hard for me, but I learned when I went from a viewer to a doer. I know what I'm typing in chat. I know my tone, I know the context behind it, and sometimes that can be lost in translation. And it somebody that if I'm typing in somebody's chat, the channel owner might be like, "Well, oh yeah, I agree," or "Wait, what the hell is that supposed to mean?" And they take it the wrong way, and then shit starts flying off the handle. It's so much better when you're talking with the person and you can actually hear them.
Hmm.
Like I said, I know you guys ain't gonna be hanging out and going on cruises together and going to the country club together, but it's a start. It's like, excuse me, boss talk. Would you like to have some Grey Poupon? Excuse me, would you please pass the jelly? Holy shit. So, can I be selfish and ask the gracious host to see the puppy? I heard you got a puppy, and two people can be wrong and move on from it and not be bitter about it. It just depends how you go about it. I mean, trust me, I'm no saint. I've had my moments, but if two people don't agree, that doesn't mean they have to cut each other's throats out. You know, they can both be wrong and then, move on from it. But I want to be selfish. Where's this puppy I heard about? I didn't know you got a puppy.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably sleep.
Where's the baby? What kind? Well, you don't have to wake up the baby, but what kind is it?
It's a black lab.
Oh, oh.
Mother getting
And it, did
big.
did you name? Oh yeah. Let me tell you something. Don't leave the dog food around because they're like dive bombers. They will dive bomb that food bowl and bag. They'll be scoffing it down. They'll puke and then they'll still continue to eat. They got no shame.
Yeah, he he lays on his dog bowl.
What happened?
Like when he eats, he lays on his dog bowl. Like I mean,
Aw.
yeah, it's crazy.
Well, if you can, because I've had dogs my whole life, they have these elevated dog food tray tables that are sturdy and they actually grow with the dog. So it's like the legs can be extended high or low, and it's good for their digestive system because when they squat down and like bend their neck to eat, it's not good for them digestive wise swallowing or in their belly. So if you invest in one of those, one side is the dog food and one side's the water, and you get that, and it'll grow with them. And I guess it's like adjustable high chairs or something like that, but only for a dog. And make sure that the bottom where the bowls are not open. It's like like the bowl will sit in the cradle of the form of the table, and it'll be so much better. And it'll be like, with the ants coming in, no pun intended, trust me. But it'll be less bugs and less mess. Because sometimes they get silly and the dogs will get the zoomies and knock that shit all over the place.
Yeah, he will be leaving for a month for training. That it's gonna be crazy without him for a month.
Why can't you train them?
Oh, I really don't know how to train dogs.
You sure about that?
Maybe potty train. That's about it.
Oh, oh, well, good luck and God bless you with the dog.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you got a name?
Scooby. Yeah.
Scooby? Man, you guys smoke way too much weed. Come on now.
We got Scooby and Tupac.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Wait, I'd hate to think of what the third dog's name is gonna be.
Yeah. Uh,
Big Joe. No.
the dog I had before these two was Munchie.
Aw.
It was a little dog, and I mean, it fit too. Just wanted to eat everything. So, yeah, Munchie was the name.
Aw. They're such a blessing to have. They bring so much joy. Well, I mean, is it sleepover or is it day school?
It's a full month. Like we don't. Well, they said we could visit them, but they're like, we don't
Right.
recommend it because it might throw the training off or some shit.
Right.
So yeah, they really want us to drop them off and not see them for a month.
Oh, that's I would I would rent the most reasonably priced yet nice hotel motel for a month. I suggest the Embassy Suites by Hilton because they have the kitchenette and the sofa and the nice everything and a continental breakfast every day. And I believe on Mondays or Thursdays they have no, it's Thursdays, an evening reception from 5 to 7 p.m. with drinks and hors d'oeuvres, and that way you can at least watch your baby from a distance. Sneak over to the fence by the doggy school and just look from afar and see how your baby's doing. He allegedly got that piece of shit running. But you know what the thing of it is? If he ever had to go and fix the back to him, his ass can't fit in it now, for sure. Wah, wah.
Yeah, he needs to slow down.
Shit. Did you see that live stream of him trolling one of his ex supporters who is very, how do I put it politely? Very fluffy, and he was shoving food down his throat in the RV. He had a blonde wig on.
Damn.
Uh, that Gavone, holy fuck. I swear to God, I thought he was going to stroke the fuck out. He was sweating like a slave. He was stuffing the food down in his mouth. I don't even think the fucker was chewing it. I'm pretty sure I know somebody out there has it, but he was trolling this chick and thinking he was all funny, and he had I can't remember if it was McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's or whatever it was, and he had like two or three, no, he had 3 or 4 to go bags, and he just broke out the burgers and was shoveling them in his face, and he got the sweats. Fucker was sweating. It was funny, but he ain't gonna fit. That's the real reason why he took the bed from over the top of the driver and passenger seat and put it down below, because his ass would have fallen through like. Look out below! Hey, Geronimo! Uh, yeah, that's who he was trolling. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, he was sweating like a bull. And now, I mean, listen, I understand, all joking aside, everybody handles stress and shit and worries differently, but this, for him getting these silkies, knowing there's a good possibility he might be going to jail or prison, probably jail. I was like, are you crazy? That's like purposely. Well, I won't say that because then everybody will flip. Not everybody gets my humor, but it's like, damn, you're taking on the responsibility of these chickens. And what the hell happens if you go away for 6 months, 9 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years? So the lady's house that he's staying at the other night, he said on the live, I believe that if he goes away, that they'll be staying there. And I'm like, okay. It's like you're doing everything but. And I think this lady got work out of him as a payment for staying there, like earn your keep.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, whoever made the choice of painting it red, it's going to be the best little whorehouse in Cali, in Orange County. It's the red light district for chickens. Yeah, he was joking. He's like, I can't remember how it went, but something like, I'll make ramens out of these fuckers. And I was like, oh, because the first thing I said when he really did get the silkies, I was like, please keep track of the day that he got them. I want to see how long it takes that he starts pulling this shit with the chickens like he did with Jazzy. They're trying to eat my chickens. Fuck, fuck, chicken head. Holy crap. Oh, did you ever see the movie Norbid?
Yeah. Retribution.
How you doing? Yeah. so so, check this out. With DOA always talking about Mexico, it's like a drinking game. Every time he says Mexico, I, I think of two things: the Shawshank Redemption movie and Norbit. You remember how they finally kicked the shit out of Rasputia and her brothers, and they hightailed it to Mexico, and Rasputia became a stripper, a dancer in Mexico. So I said, ladies and gentlemen, here is GOA living his best life. He's brown on the inside and the outside. He's doing theater art. He's doing drag, and he's getting that money. He's getting that coin. You see the curtain rip open. Woosha! Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? How you doing? Oh shit! I'm glad I'm making you laugh. But have you had enough? You ready to go night night? See ya. Oh my god. Let's see. When DOA had that blonde wig on, stuff in his face, he almost looked like Mama June. He was stroking out where he looked like he was going blind and cross-eyed in one eye.
Damn.
Mama June from Hot to Not. Holy shit. Ugh. Morning. Oh god. Anyway, don't, just like I said, getting back to it, don't, in my opinion, I don't like to say the word don't because when somebody tells me don't, I get pissed, but not to overthink it or let anybody get in your head. Just make your own decision. But at least be fair to yourself and give it a chance. You know? I thought it was very I was very pleasantly pleasantly surprised when you said, and if it turns out that it's true, I'll be thanking you, you know? So that told me right there that you're interested. That kind of left me like you're willing to be open about it, you know? And just take it as it comes. And if you feel something ain't right, or if you feel you have a question, just bring it.
For sure.
Sometimes people send me shit, and I'll be quite honest with you, boss talk. I'm like, hey, how do you know this? Where did you find this information?
Hmm.
I ain't nobody's fool.
Y'all, have to get up off here. I gotta get up early.
Rude.
Like,
No,
mother.
rude. Just rude. I'm teasing. But like I said, thank you for allowing me to be up, and I hope I didn't take up too much of your channel time, you and your chat's time. But I just had to let you know that I thought it was good, and it was nice to see because everybody needs a little excitement sometimes, but for me, I have my limits too, where I'm just like, you know, the needle on the record is worn to the nub. When the drum beats go like this, on that. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, you have a wonderful evening.
You
Chad,
too.
you take care. And check out my shorts when you're feeling pissed off or in a bad mood. You'll see a lot of cutesy shit. Hopefully, it'll make you laugh. But Mrs. J, she takes credit. She gets the credit for listening to you. She clipped that shit real good when because this is obviously the second time I've been up, but it was a good one.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
All right. Good night, everybody. Buenos noches. Oh shit, it's 4 a.m. I got cartoons in 3 hours. Oof. Biddy, biddy, biddy. That's all, folks. Later.
Later. I hear the motherfucking birds chirping. You know, early bird gets to a worm. That makes me mad that this is two different fucking lives. Stupid. I don't know what the fuck, Yeah. I mean, it's been a while since I done shit like that, where I'm basically live on 2 different platforms, or I'm streaming myself on a platform. And yeah. But yeah, everybody have a good morning. Ah, shit. I was just trying to think of the amount of hours I got to sleep. So I said, oh shit. Yeah. But hey, I'm excited. Go get the motherfucking W's. You know. Got a lot of games tomorrow. Go get the fucking W's, nigga. Go get them dubs. See, it's crazy when, at the end of every game, when the teams line up to tell each other a good game. That's what I said when I was growing up. You know, basically give everybody a high five, good game, good game. But now it's GG's, GG's, GG's. You know, that's what the youngest is doing now. If y'all don't know yet, if you're putting your kids or whatever in the sports, GG's means good game. GG's. So yeah. All right, and it's still showing 0 people's in here. That's crazy. I don't get it. They already shadow banned me. Like fuck. But yeah. Yeah, have a good night.